some of these things being proposed today under Prop 1 are good, but I just don't like the way it's going about it. Treatment not tense is a a good selling pitch. Basically, Prop 1, it's taking that Behavioral Services Act dollars that were passed in 2004 and rearranging those dollars. But however, and giving more of those dollars to the state and decreasing the amount of dollars that are actually coming to the county. When I read the Nonpartisan Legislative Analyst Office, they say that about half of the behavioral health services dollars that are coming to us now will not be coming to us. It's going to be going to the state. So I agree that I think we need more resources for those struggling with addiction, because those struggling with addiction were not part of the Mental Health Services Act, and we really need those dollars for that. I also agree we need more housing and more infrastructure. But I don't believe, we should be, I know it's kind of a hidden tax here as part of this is taking a $6.4 billion loan out that's going to have to be paid back through the general fund of the state. And taxpayers are going to end up paying that back. And $6.4 billion over probably a 30-year loan is going to be about $10 billion. I don't think we need more money to fix our homeless issues. Our problem with homelessness has been policies. It hasn't been there's not enough money. It hasn't been that Californians aren't paying enough in taxes. That's not why we're having homeless issues. We're having homeless issues because of failed policies that basically the state has tied our hands in so many ways that we can't get people into the help they need. So I think the people of San Diego County elected us to make these decisions and not to regulate our control and give most of it to the state. The state now is going to be making broad decisions for every county, and we're a lot different than San Francisco, than LA County, than Imperial County. We've got needs that I think really need to be addressed here. They're not going to be the same with the one size fits all. Predominantly the Housing First program that's still in effect. It has to be used every time. I agree it's a tool, but it's not the one size fits all, but it still seems to be in effect if Prop 1 goes into place. Recently, my office was made aware of a North County city that says they will never, ever approve this type of housing again, because unfortunately, there's a few people living in housing that are mentally ill, that have been previously homeless, but some of them are severely mentally ill, and they're not receiving the services that they need, and they can't receive those services due to the policies in place. And again, the nonpartisan legislative analysis also stated that it's going to reduce our funding, county funding, for outpatient services, for crisis response, for prevention services, and suicide services. So this means that several of our existing programs would essentially need to be cut. In this proposal, we're shifting money and setting MSA priorities, taking it away from the counties and giving it to the administration in Sacramento. I don't believe that's the right thing to do. So I agree with some of the direction that Prop 1 is allowing by letting us help more people that have addiction needs, but giving us another tax. If this tax wasn't in there, they just said, hey, we're going to start using the money. We've already spent billions on homelessness, and we've gotten a 22% increase last year. So at the end of the day, this item is not just a $6 billion loan. It's moving away discretionary dollars from the county. It does a couple of good things, but I think the bad outweighs it. And I think we should do the good things in Prop 1. We can do that without having to raise taxes and put the burden back on the taxpayers. Just policymakers should make the right policies to get people into the help they need. Treatment not tense is right. Let's do it. But it's policy, not more taxes.